It's probably not the draw you guys would have wanted at this stage in the Scottish Cup, is it?
You can say that, but at some point you're going to need to pull big performances out of the bag. It is a challenge for us, no doubt in that, but it's one I think we can look forward to. We just need to give it our best go.
Is that the main thing, essentially? If you want to win a trophy, you are going to need to beat the best in the country, and that's the attitude going out on Saturday?
Yeah, exactly. As you say, it is a big ask, especially being away from home, but I think we just need to take that positive mindset, and the core of our group over the past couple of years has had good results against these sort of teams, so yeah, use that experience and we just got to go for it.
Especially in one-off cup fixtures as well, anything can happen.
Yeah, people say the magic of the cup, it is different from league football. There is that different buzz about it, different mentality about it sometimes that comes into the game, so yeah.
What do you notice in particular that maybe is different, whether it's in the lead up to it or whether it's during a game when it is a cup match instead of a Premiership game? I
don't know, even during the game, if it's just the extra time and penalties, even the fans, sometimes you get a different sort of buzz off the fans when it's cup and it's kind of league form kind of becomes irrelevant and it's a one-off game, and that sort of mentality can get, that competitive environment, it's just a different sort of buzz.
Is the pressure all on Celtic?
I don't know, you ask them, but from our point of view, I think there's pressure on us every game, but I don't think that's anything to be scared of. Pressure means there's something to play for, so from our point of view, we know we're fully motivated, and we know that there's a challenge there, but it's one worth fighting for.
How do you assess where the squad are at the moment heading into this one?
I think the season as a whole has been a bit up and down. We've sort of lacked that consistency from last season. I think that's been the biggest difference. I think there's a few reasons for that, but I think over the season you still see we've got that top performance in us. There have been games where we've put in really strong performances, and we know that's what we need on Saturday.
You sort of raise your level against the Old Firm, especially here. What is it going to take for the level of performances we've seen out here to go away?
I think it was a similar sort of time last year when we went there and we get a 1 each. But the nature of it, the performance was excellent. We went down early, we stayed in the game in the second half. Even at their ground, we made them feel real uncomfortable. And I think a lot of that was to do with what we did in the game, the way we pressed them, the way we hurt them, and actually we probably could have nicked the game at the end. And then even the last time we played them here, I think that's as good a performance we've had against Celtic in the last couple of years, and we get nothing for it. So I think if we can get to that sort of level, we give ourselves the best chance.
The fact that you have played so well against them in the last couple of games, and maybe in particular that one last year at Celtic Park, what does that do for the mindset going into this one?
I think it inspires confidence, definitely, but equally there's been games where we haven't been at that level, and you do get punished, so I think that's where I say the squad's got that experience of both, and it's taking those good performances and staying positive. I think that's the main thing. It takes a lot of personality and character as well. Yes, we need to bring quality, but everyone needs to go there with a mindset that we know what we're doing and we're going to go and perform.
And you'll go in presumably with a mindset that anyone's beatable on any given day.
Yeah, I think again it's about bringing it back to us. If we get to our levels, we know what we're capable of. You see that a lot with us playing against the top teams. We have got that performance in us, and it's just trying to find that again.
And maybe Dundee showing an example last night. I mean, they scored 3 goals against Celtic, very nearly beat them. Is that the kind of sort of all-in performance that Kilmarnock will need?
Yeah, I think it's a good example. We've got examples of our own from our own games against them. I think going there, you do know they're going to put you under pressure. There's a demand on them to play attacking football. They're going to play quick, but we've shown we can handle that before.
What do you make of the club bringing in Calvin Ramsey and the kind of level of ambition that the club's shown? What's he been?
Yeah, I know Calvin from the Scotland 21s. He's a good boy, and you can see it in training already. He's added something. He's coming at a good level, and he's a good boy. But he's ambitious and motivated himself, and obviously comes from good pedigree. So I think it's great to have a player like that in the squad.
What do you think he's going to bring to you guys, and what from how you know him, what will he bring?
Energy, pace. He's even in training today. You see how composed he is in the ball. Yeah, and experience as well from where he comes from.